boy, the Rattlesnake here. What's happening? Nice to see everyone. Gonna go over the Week 4 results, Week 5 game of the week. Looks to be an exciting show. Can't wait to get that going on. You heard from the commissioner earlier this week. That was a first. Never seen him on video quite like that before. So that was definitely interesting. Let's get right off. Game of the week. First up, we got the Wolfpack finally getting off the schneid, getting a big win over division rival the Sharks in a convincing fashion. 90-plus points scored thanks to the help of Jay Cutler and to Steve Smith. That's a great connection that's working well for the Wolfpack in this new-look vertical offense. The game of the week was very interesting. We had the Scorpions blowing out the Ball Busters, so the First Lady was able to take down the franchise, continue her undefeated streak, and we're going to see how she can do this week against the defending champ. That should be definitely be a good one. Also, we had the Gangsters and the Outlaws. The Gangsters were able to pull off another impressive victory. Great game all around. Aaron Rodgers was on point as well as the running game. Definitely a good overall game. That West Coast offense that they ran to perfection against the Outlaws. Very good job. Rhinos and Purple People. It's a Chelsea Bowl against the Saugus Bowl champions. This was a great matchup. It was a close call. Division matchup. Purple People were able to get the job done. They looked good. Joe Flacco filled in admirably in place of the injured Matt Hasselbeck, and I think that was a great job until Matt can get back on his feet. And if Matt don't watch out, I think Joe might be able to take the starting job from him. We had the Maniacs, the Dynasty, up against the War Dogs, Tommy Overtime Ward. The Dynasty and OT, definitely a good matchup. Surprisingly, the War Dogs, the underdog. Talk about War Dog. We're talking about underdogs here. The Underwar Dogs, whatever, they won. Almost 100 points, just a smidge under 100 points. Definitely a good game. I mean, and Mike really laid it to him. Did the best he could, but it just was no match for the War Dogs. And Antonio Gates, he was jumping all over the place. Excellent, awesome game to see. Hitmen and Stallions, another good one. Hitmen were able to get off the schneid. Scored a great game. Were able to take down the Stallions. Eli Manning, big game. Hopefully that plantar fasciitis isn't going to sneak up on him, keep him out of this week, or hinder his performance. Because I think Hitman's got something here. He might have a new quarterback. I mean, he got his first win. So it was a week of firsts this week. Very good, very impressive. I was happy, and if you look at the overall results of the league, you have Ball Busters hanging in there. This was interesting in the East. The East is so bad that the Ball Busters have the worst points scored, and a 2-2, not even a winning record, and they're in first place. And you get 3 1-3 teams. Pretty bad over there. On the flip side, you have the Central. Mike's right now in a 3-way tie, but he's securing that top spot over the Pro People and Gangsters. And Rhinos is right there with a 500 record. Then you have the West Division. You have the undefeated Scorpions with the only winning record there. The War Dogs creeping up, and then the Outlaws and Stallions. So it's very interesting on the how everything's working out here. But the East, it's bizarre, and the Central is just they're all battling to see who's going to be Central's finest, But I couldn't. Speaking of the Central, you had to look at this matchup today between. Or this weekend between the Gangsters and Maniacs. I mean, these two guys, Gangsters on a 3-game winning streak. Maniacs was undefeated. They just lost. This could be for first place in the whole division. It's going to be a great matchup, and here's the keys to victory. Big Ben will lead the Stars this weekend. Brett Favre will take over the reins of the Dynasty. Both of these teams are going to be led by their backup quarterbacks, which is very interesting. You got Big Ben filling in, and Brett Favre. Big Ben's filling in for Aaron Rodgers. Not too different. I mean, the Gangsters made a big time trade to get Big Ben over here just specifically for this week against the Dynasty. Talk about some respect, huh? And then of course, you got Brett Favre going for Phillip Rivers. These guys are taking a little rest, a little banged up. Going to throw these guys in. So it's a battle of the backups. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how it plays out. The other players on the Maniacs, they've been featured a couple times here. Gangsters making moves, trying to better their running game as well. They still have a good receiver. They still got tons of good receivers. It's going to be a battle. You're looking at two West Coast style offenses going at it, so it's going to be some precision passing. So these backups, these quarterbacks here, they're going to be putting in work this week. The Mouth and versus the Dynasty. Doesn't get any better than this. One of the hottest rivalries for years in the SFL for first place in the Central. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for it to take place. This one's a big one. So that's it, guys. It's your boy the Rattlesnake. Look forward to the games. Can't wait to see what happens. And see you all next week. Peace.